Last week, we've lost two figures who played roles in one of the most dynamic eras of Chattanooga history. Frank Newson and Mai Bell Hurley were both groundbreakers. Newson in the police department and Hurley on the city council.
Yeah, and Frank Newson was part of the first class of African-American police officers here in Chattanooga, and he led the narcotics division for years. So for Throwback Thursday, we're revisiting one of Newson's biggest years, the peak of the cocaine boom in 1991.
I think it was just money. Money, old saying, money is the root of all evil.
After 28 years on the force, Detective Frank Newson knows these streets well, and he knows how alluring drug money can be to a kid growing up here.
Guys, when you take a kid that's never had anything, that's been barefooted all their lives, had nothing, no raggedy tennis shoes, no clothes to wear, and he can make him $100 a day, this kid and every other kid thinks that we can't be touched.
That, he says, is likely what happened to Victor Novine, who, according to police, headed his own gang at 21, after working his way up through the ranks as a drug runner and gang member. This isn't Novine's first brush with the law, but if he's convicted this time, he'll be sentenced to life with no chance of parole.
Life without parole. That's the end of your life. You're in the penitentiary the rest of your life. It's something for the smaller kids, the kids that's coming up to think that they're going to be big-time guys, to think about.
But here's something else to think about. Novine's arrest has probably done little to stop the crack flow in Chattanooga, even though police say he was a super drug kingpin.
One to go down and the other one to pick up.
Is somebody selling crack right now where it used to be his territory or his market Friday?
I'm sure of that.
The problem, he says, is the seductiveness of crack, worse than any other drug to come through this city. Newson says he'd rather have 50 heroin dealers on the streets than 15 crack pushers.
These guys don't have respect for their mothers, their parents, their fathers, their girlfriends, their kids. They have respect for nobody. I think it's like rock and roll is here to stay.
And we have a bonus Throwback Thursday story online tonight about Mai Bell Hurley. We go back to 1984 to look at her work with the Chattanooga Venture that led to the Renaissance on the River. That's at WDEF.com.
So check it out and stick around. We'll be right back in just a minute.